today I'm going to do an eye tutorial for this look, which is a black smoky look with a twist. It's a bit of a gothic look as requested in my video where I asked for some suggestions for looks. It's something a little bit different, and if you stay tuned you can see how I did it. So as you can see here, I start with one eye completely done. We're going to do this eye, and we're going to start with using Kinky and Freestyle. So this goes from the crease up to the brow, and this is the brow highlight. So to put it from crease to brow, I'm using, I can never see the names on these things, the base shadow brush, and all the brushes I'm using are Real Techniques. You're not going to see a huge difference here because it's basically a very skin colour. Well, for fairer skins to medium, I suppose. So that's that one. You can see a slight difference. And then I'm going to take Kinky, which is the ivory colour, and just straight away you can see that it highlights the brow bone. Take the excess off. Just blend that a little. Then the next thing you want to do is line your eye. Now it says halfway across the eye in the book, but I actually like to do it all the way. So this is Perversion by Indicate. Very black. Quite smudgy, which is what you really want for this particular look. Oh, that is the liner done. And then what you want to do is, I've done it on this eye, so I'll quickly go over it. Just put a little bit of, I totally forgot to put it on, but it's okay to put it after a little bit of eyeshadow primer. That's number 7s. And of course I've started this look with a base already on, and the base products, that'll be in the information at the end of the video, just so you can get a feel for what the base products are I've used under this. But they generally are the same sort of products. I'm just kind of cleaning the desk surface a little bit there. Right, I've got my trusty makeup remover pads at hand should I need them. This is a little bit messy, this look, so I am going to use a little Fix Plus on the brush when I come to use the black. Blackout from Urban Decay has a lot of fallout, so you've got to be very careful with that. Just going to get rid of the brushes I'm not using because I'm trying to keep the area quite clear. Okay, so the first step is I'm going to take my, we'll get used to these names, shading brush. These are purchased separately from Real Techniques, $7.99 in Boots, and I think these are brilliant. So I'm going to load up some Evidence onto my brush, which is the blue. Sorry about the nail varnish. And then that's going to go from inner corner. Don't worry about if there's any messiness at the inner corner, because it's got to come into the inner corner and it comes around the Perversion eyeliner. And what you want to do with this colour, hopefully you can still see, you want to take that right up into the crease and just slightly over the edge of the crease and round it at the edges. And you want to bring it just past the end of your eyeline, because it's also going to come around the end and join with the bottom colour. Don't be too worried about your edges here because you are going to blend, but that is what it looks like as it is. And then the next step you want to do is you want to take Blackout . And I'm going to go across the lid with that. Now Evidence is quite an intense colour in itself, so you're going to have to be a little patient here because it does take some building. I just trying to keep on top of cleaning these brushes, sorry about that. So I want to thank everybody for their input last week when I was asking people to give me looks they thought I should do. I had quite a lot of requests for a smoky eye, quite gothic look. So this is what I decided to do first, but I also got some amazing other ideas which I'm definitely going to use for upcoming series. So I take that down in the inner corner, and I'm going to blend it slightly up towards the crease. But you want to make sure that you don't go all the way up because you've got to have that blue from around the outside. So you're using sort of a down blending technique here. So you're putting the shadow on and then you're pulling it down, packing it in. Okay, quite happy with that. Now I've left, I'm cleaning that brush off because I won't go back in with the black now, but I will leave the Evidence brush because I'm going to apply a little bit more blue. The next thing I'm going to take, I think I may have put it back up here. The accent brush, which is a very tiny little brush. I'm going to go back in Evidence, and this is going to go underneath Perversion on the lower lash line. Don't worry about the edges at this stage. What you really want to do is you want to get that colour running all the way around into the inner corner. Because then that's allowing me to be able to tidy that up. And then you want to join it up at your outer corner. And this is where you need to get your other brush back. So I'll just dab off excess on that one. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into Evidence, which of course is the blue, and I'm just going to use that on this outer corner and just to tidy up that edge there. So I was just making the eyes even there. So once you get one eye done, you may find that when you do the other eye, you need to even them both out. If you go too much on the second eye you've done, then you need to add more to the other eye. So that is what it looks like now. And what I'm going to do now is just take my Deluxe crease brush. Just going to tidy those edges off just a little. This just circular, soft, very light motions. Just tidies up the edge of the shadow, blends it out, and just, you don't really want a really big harsh line. Okay, I'm actually really happy with that. I think that's coming really nice. Then what I tend to do, I use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I'm going to spray my eyes. Got a lot of colour going on there, so you want to make sure you set them really well. And then what I'm going to do now, just get palette out of the way. I think I already mentioned, but I use all Real Techniques brushes in this tutorial. I will use Fix Plus at the end to set my whole face, but I'm going to use Revlon's Revlon Photo Ready 3D Volume Mascara. The great thing about a smoky eye is if you smudge your mascara over it or touch your skin, it doesn't matter. There we go. And that is the finished eye look. Intense look. So I'm just gonna put some lipstick on now and some blush very quickly so that you can see the look complete. I'm using Lip Erase. I'm going to put a very pale lipstick on with this look. I just think it's going to look really nice, but I'm going to go for quite a nice pink sort of blusher. Then use this Dirty Doll one with the blush brush. And just put that on there. I love these products, they're very specially formulated for people with fair skin, and you just get such a beautiful colour of them. So, quickly tap that brush on, that is that. And then of course I'm going to add a little bit of highlight. I'm not going to go too over the top here. I think I'm just going to use the palette from the Jolie books, which is the So Susan, and I'm going to use the illuminating one. And I'm going to use the stippling brush. Stippling brush? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yes. And if you can see, it just gives such a lovely, very soft, glowy look to the cheeks. It's perfect for this look. And I'm going to use Fervent by MAC. I'm hoping I can pick up another one of these. It's one of my favourite colours. Very, very pale pink, which is perfect. Got, like I said, it's a very heavy eye look. So because I'm going out shopping now, I'm going to keep it quite low key on the rest of my look. And then I'm going to use Bourjois Effect 3D Gloss. This one is in shade 33, just a very nudie pink colour. I love these glosses. I just feel that since I got these little containers, I'm just using more of my glosses now and using lots of different ones that stick into the same ones every day, which is really good. So that is the overall look. Got a slight, I just like to take a bit more colour in on my eye. So that's it, guys. I hope you like that. That is my sort of smoky eye with a twist, and that it's got a very bright blue colour in. I will put some photographs at the end, and I will put information about products used. I did use the smoked book it came with the palette as some inspiration. That is the look there, and yeah, I think I did a pretty okay job. So that's it, and thank you very much for watching, and more of your ideas will be coming up soon. I'll do one of these every Saturday wherever I can, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Thank you, bye.